Hello and welcome to the Flavour Factor, the ultimate food battle. We are here today at Brunel University and two teams of students are going to be going head to head in a cooking competition. We have Chef Malcolm with us today. What are we looking for from the students?
Right guys, so for tonight the challenge is that they're going to come up in 20 minutes with a really tasty, flavourful plate of food that's got a balanced nutritional aspect to it.
So we're about to go into Cost Cutter.
Yep.
And they have kindly said that they can donate some ingredients for us to use in our Flavour Factor cook-off.
Brilliant.
It's exciting. And I know what I'm going to be getting. Your favourite?
Tofu.
Yeah.
I've made sure it's out of stock.
Oh,
no, I haven't really.
Malcolm.
No, they have it in there, as well as a whole range of vegetarian and vegan ingredients that the students buy on campus. So there should be a good range of products in there that we can get a few staples and probably a few things that will throw in a little curveball as well.
I like it. I like your thinking.
Yeah.
So I want all the beans.
Yep.
One of each of the beans. Maybe two in case
I'm
they
thinking
want to.
protein, so you know, some nuts, some seeds, some things that's going to give it a bit of oomph, so that even if we're omitting meat from this challenge, they're still going to have something that's going to fill them up and something that's healthy at the end of the day.
That's what
And hopefully I can see what I'm picking off the shelves.
You need to see what
Yeah.
it is.
Start down here. So straight away.
So we definitely want veggies and all your beans. Okay.
Nuts, eggs. 6 will be enough, won't we? So we got a pack of eggs as well. We're going to need some chili. Have a chili and a little bit of ginger.
All the veg.
And then we've got all the pulses of beans
Okay,
at the bottom
fab.
here as well.
So can you have a red cabbage?
Yep. Right, look at that. What a box of goodies.
All the plant proteins students could desire.
I think so.
I wonder what they're going to make.
I'm quite excited to see what they're going to come up with. As you can see, they've got all this to choose from. We have a range here of proteins, we have a range of complex carbohydrates, and of course loads of fresh fruit and veggies. And the idea is that these guys are going to put together us with an amazing plate of food using the balance of all the food groups.
Yes. So we want the food groups balanced, we want the flavours balanced.
Flavour's got to be key, hasn't it? So
Yes.
it's got to be presented well, and ultimately it has to taste good.
Yes. It's all about the flavour factor.
All about the flavour factor.
I think it's time to meet the teams. It would seem that we are going boys versus girls. Yay! Let's go and meet you. Hello, girls.
My name's Julia and I'm in my placement year doing biomedical sciences. And my name's Hope. I'm in my final year studying sociology.
What kind of things do you like to cook?
I like all the cuisines in the world and I try and cook and learn from all of them.
Good. And are you used to cooking with vegan protein, i.e. beans and tofu?
Yes and no. My boyfriend is a vegetarian, so recently I've been trying some new things. So yeah.
Did you bring your secret ingredient that we asked you to bring? Do you want to introduce your ingredient?
So I've got canned chopped tomatoes in tomato sauce. And I did Indian noodles just because I quite like making stir fry.
Brilliant. Okay, let's see if you can incorporate the two maybe. So thank you, girls. Over to Malcolm.
Okay, gents, good evening.
My name's Davion.
And my name's Edward.
He's studying sport and exercise science. I'm in my final year.
Yeah, I'm studying business.
Great, so what's your influences in food? What do you like to cook?
Just like to copy what my mum cooks in that in the kitchen, that she kind of branched out now and again that in recent years. My dad substituting that to a gluten-free diet. So she's so she's cooking that a lot more, that exotic stuff for him.
So you're
and the
already
family
on
as
the
well.
healthy side.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
Brilliant. And what do you say?
Yeah, so I like Mexican. During the summer quarantine, I used to do a lot Mexican, but now cooking just Italian all the time.
Okay, so we expect to see beans from you then?
No, no beans. I don't like beans.
No beans, and you like Mexican? So you're
like,
more of a Mexican?
Used to like Mexican.
Okay. Yeah. Great. So guys, Mexican and gluten-free sounds exciting, but what about your mystery ingredients? What did you bring with you?
I've just bought some Badia seasoning that I kind of put it on most of my food.
Okay, and what goes in that?
Not really sure, to be honest. There's a lot of garlic, a lot of herbs as well. Just to give it that an extra taste, you know.
The depth of flavour to the food. Right, good.
Yeah, and I brought like really quality spaghetti.
Spaghetti, yeah.
One of the best kinds. So.
Fantastic. Okay, I think we're ready.
You can see here we have a table of ingredients. It's got everything you need to make a perfectly balanced, beautifully presented, flavourful plate of food. So we've got a variety of whole grain carbohydrates there. If you can see, we've got quinoa, some brown rice, brown pasta, bulgur wheat is it, and some vermicelli noodles, which are gluten-free, if you want to go gluten-free. We've also got some pittas and flatbreads for you to use. Of course, we have a variety of beans that we got from Costco earlier. Chef Malcolm and his team have pre-cooked some veg that might take a bit longer to cook. So we've got some cauliflower, broccoli, squash and sweet potato there, and some pinto beans, and then a beautiful variety of fresh veg, herbs, and then Malk's got all the spices that you could dream of.
Ever want.
Yeah. Have you got some ideas about what you're gonna cook?
Yeah, so I thought that my secret ingredient is really versatile. So I thought we can use it to make like a sauce, some type of curry, and then introduce the noodles and make it like a stir, and fry the noodles in the sauce.
Curried noodle, one pot dish.
Yeah.
Brilliant. What protein are you going to be using?
So I've cooked a little bit with the tofu. It's just kind of deciding how we're going to season it or marinate it. I think we're still tossing around a couple of ideas for that.
It doesn't actually taste like much, so
Yeah.
getting some bold flavours in there, marinating is a really good idea.
Yeah.
And then making sure, remember we're looking for colourful variety of vegetables, we want presentation, so go crazy with the veg. The veg will do the work for you in terms of presentation. Brilliant.
Coming up with any ideas yet?
Yeah, I was thinking pasta all of the gaglio, you know, like pasta with garlic and olive oil, but maybe we need more protein.
Boys, whatever you do, don't underestimate the power of plants, okay? These beans and these whole grains here, if you were eating a good variety of all these things, they're going to be giving your body everything they need, including the fibre, great for your guts. You will be judged on how much goodness is in your plates as well, so don't hold back, would be my tip.
So, let's go guys. 3, 2, 1, start your engines. You now have 30 minutes to complete your plate.
And just talk me through your chosen ingredients and your idea.
So currently, I am going to be marinating some tofu in some different spices, and hopefully by the end of it we're going to have a thick curry sauce, and we're going to have it with my udon noodles, so it's a bit of a mix of a curry, Asian curry.
What spices are you going to be using?
So I'm using the
Cayenne pepper.
Because this was recommended by Chef Malcolm.
Chef Malcolm knows.
Yeah, we've also got different salt, pepper, garlic, powder, turmeric, lots of different spices going in.
Yeah, and I might put a dash of basil in here as well.
Basil.
Yeah.
So you've got dried basil. Dried basil is great to cook with from the beginning.
Yeah,
so
for
any
sure.
dried herb is good at the beginning because it releases its flavour during cooking.
Yeah.
But if you want a punch of flavour at the end, and that's what we're after, isn't it? The flavour factor, the knockout blow is over there on that table. Basil's at the back there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
All
so a
right.
little bit of that chopped fresh at the very end and mixed in will give a real punchy hit.
Okay.
Oh, we are going garlic, aren't we? Lovely.
It's fine. We're good. Good either way. I got time, so I'm taking my time, you know.
They've got plates.
I'll get a, yeah.
Right, I'm going to add Lovely. So it's going to be really warming, nourishing flavours.
Cool. Wonderful.
How are you doing?
I'm so conscious that I'm going to grate my fingers. Oh no, yeah,
How long have we got, Malcolm?
Now we're at 9.5 minutes left.
Oh my goodness!
We'll get there, we'll get there, we'll get there, we'll get there. I can work with 8. Don't worry, I can work with it.
That is some beautiful chopping over there.
I know. That's pure passion right there, isn't it? So you want to be starting to think about maybe how it's going to finish. Yeah, the presentation. There's a selection of plates underneath your table.
Yeah, so just rip that bag open. At first they'll stick together quite a bit, but eventually they'll like break up. And we've just got to fry this as well.
It's a fusion.
Yeah.
We bring the whole of Asia in here.
What did it taste like when you tasted it?
It had a lot of like celery, tomato, but
Yeah.
that's why I put a little bit more salt, pepper.
Because the thing is, no one's saying go vegan, cut it all out. Like, you can have some meat, but if you know that you can make some meals without meat that still are satisfying, and you know you're not just doing it for your instant gratification, you're doing it for the planet. Maybe put it over here, and then maybe we can get some nice close-ups of your.
Looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks alright, yeah. Yeah, put all the tomatoes on top.
I'm so proud of it.
Man, it's so bland.
Is it? Yeah. Oh my god, what have we done?
We need salt, man.
Put it, put some
We need a lot of salt.
So guys, we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And that's it, guys. Time is up. Well done. Lovely, that's lovely. Okay, so ladies, why don't you talk us through what you've done? Maybe just move it so the camera can see it for you. In fact, let's just look at this on there. Like that. There we go.
We've got a combination of Asia. We've got a little curry with a mix of vegetables, some broccoli, there's mushrooms, there's sweet potato in there with a tomato sauce, and we fried some udon noodles in there as well. So we used both of our secret ingredients. And for our plant-based protein, we used tofu, which was seasoned with cayenne pepper and some other. And we're serving it with pizza bread, which went in the oven, and we've got a little lime as well. And that's it.
Beautifully garnished with some coriander and sesame seeds.
That as well.
Looks beautiful.
And gents, what do we have here?
So we tried to make like pasta. We used beans for our plant protein. Just fried it with olive oil, garlic, and tomatoes. And we did a major mistake. We forgot to taste it. So we had like half a minute left. so we don't even know how it tastes.
Should be good though that we got all the colours, that rainbow, that's some kale, broccoli, peppers, garlic, everything that you'd want as a side. Top it off to give it some extra flavour with my special ingredient, the badia seasoning. So hopefully it tastes as well as it sounds.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, guys.
Well, that was quite a competition.
That was good, wasn't it?
That was amazing.
Very good.
So both teams came up with 2 beautiful plates of food. I would say they are balanced in the food groups. They've got some carbs, they've got some plant-based proteins, which is what we wanted to see. And they both look good, but did they have the flavour factor? What do you think?
Well, I think both have got some punchy flavours. Very, very different. Do you notice that these went sort of Italian, They went to Asia. It was very, very nice to see,
Yeah.
you know, from such young people having such eclectic palates.
So the girls described their dishes having the whole of Asia in one pot, because they had the udon noodles with the East Asian spices and then the tofu, which they marinated with a variety of spices. And I think the flavour was really phenomenal.
No, I like
actually.
that. When you ate that together, it was very balanced,
Yeah,
wasn't
very
it?
balanced.
And the flavour wasn't too strong. It was there, it was punchy.
Yeah.
It carried on the palate, but it didn't just disappear.
Yeah, I like that. And the thing that I liked about the girls was they had a very clear vision from the beginning. They knew what they wanted to make and they just did it, and this is what they created, and it was very impressive. What about the boys? It wasn't the same for the boys, was it?
No, I mean, they were very organised, very organised. They worked very, very cleanly. Maybe not quite as much thought went into it, but
Well, I know that they were not so excited about using the plant-based proteins. They hadn't cooked anything vegan before, so on that basis, what they came up with, I think
nice.
we should give
nice.
them
Yeah.
their dues.
I mean, the garlic is the predominant flavour that goes through there.
Which for me
what
is a
they
good
did,
thing.
Yeah, but what they did with it was nice. You know,
Yeah.
this isn't overpowering, and they had the forethought to add the citrus at the end to cut through that richness, which gave it a balance of flavour.
Yeah, and they fried the beans, so they got nice textures.
Yeah,
going
they did.
on.
They looked like almost crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside.
And then this rainbow vegetable stir fry, that was inspired, wasn't it?
Yeah, that really gives it the balance. So you've got
With
the
the use
protein.
of the Badia spice mix,
Yeah.
which is really interesting flavours.
No, it carries well.
Oh, so the
It's a tough
question
decision,
is...
isn't it?
Okay, teams, firstly, I just want to say well done to you all. You really, truly did a fantastic job, and we were both so impressed, weren't we, Malcolm?
We were very impressed, yes.
You were like true professionals. Girls, we loved your vision and that you had such a clear idea what you wanted to make from the start. Your presentation was beautiful, and then the balance of the spices, the flavours, really, really well done. Boys, we sprung it on you with the plant protein. you were not happy, but considering that, you really did a fantastic job. You
Yeah.
used such a beautiful variety of colourful ingredients, and then the way you pulled together that pasta, I want to finish it later, so that is good. However, Malcolm and I discussed, and we are going to award the winner of today's Flavour Factor to the girls. Congratulations. But you're all going to receive a really exciting time to eat goodie bag for taking part.
There we go, guys.
Glamorous assistant.
If you ladies, that looks heavier. Feels heavier.
But ladies, for you, the winners, you might actually be happy that you didn't win this, boys. Because you have won a month's supply of plant protein.
There you go, ladies.
So you've
I'll
got
just pop that
all
there.
beans from Cost Cutter, you've got some of Chef Malcolm's lentils, some of these herbs and stuff, and some lovely nuts and seeds in there too. I think there's some nice smoked almonds in there, aren't there, from Cost
Yeah, which
Cutter?
are very nice to drop into pasta, actually.
Yeah, it'd be lovely
Yeah.
in the pasta. Yeah, well done, but well done to you all.
Well done, guys. Great effort.
So our dear David Attenborough says that one of the best things that we can do to help protect our planet is to eat more plant protein. What do you say, guys?